Good evening, 7:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Thursday, December 15th, 2022. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So I guess the big debate is right now, where will XRP be on Christmas? I see a lot of people talking about, we're going to get this big run up to 50 or 55 or even 60 cents. Others think it's going to go sub 30 cents or around 30 cents. I personally think, as of right now, it looks pretty bearish, but we're going to look at the charts and see what the opportunities are, because until we break below the 371 level, I'm not going to rule out 43 or 44 cent level around Christmas time. But I think more than likely we're going to break down, but I don't think we can rule out the 43.5 cent level until we break down the 37.1. So I want to read this real quick. Can XRP shoot up to 50 cents by Christmas? And then this is just a price analysis. So the community has been buzzing recently with the token momentum will come out momentarily, performing in the green zone. Contrary to the bearish crypto market, the digital currency has partly benefited from proceedings in the Ripple and the Securities and Exchange Commission SEC court case. Notably, the case has emerged among the fundamentals behind XRP's price, considering that the ruling will have ramifications on the general crypto market. At the same time, XRP is benefiting from a temporary market rally that emerged as a positive reaction to the slowing of United States inflation. However, price projections indicate that XRP be facing a bearish sentiment and future to trade at 30 cents on Christmas Day 2022. Currently, the community is focusing on reclaiming the 50 cent level, which has been touted as a crucial support to hitting the elusive $1 mark. Consequently, the minor bullish momentum is being monitored to see if it can be a catalyst for XRP to hit 50 cents as the market moves away from the FTX crypto exchange fallout. And then XRP, by press time, the sixth ranked cryptocurrency by market capitalization, was trading at 38 cents with a daily correction of about 3%. The weekly chart indicates that XRP price peaked at 39 cents in the wake of slowed down United States inflation data. So now let's take a look at XRP and see what the odds are that it's going to break up before Christmas, or if it's going to continue on the downward trajectory. Because right now we're still within it's a slightly symmetrical triangle, but until we break out or break down from the 371 level. Let me get this out of the way. This is what we had yesterday. Now it's a nuisance, though. This was the up. If we come up here, we're going to pump. If we go down there, but it's still relevant because we haven't broke up. But it's just in the way now. I think everybody gets the idea after 2 days of talking about it. But for XRP to become bearish, we have to break down the 371. That's breaking the symmetrical support on the symmetrical triangle. And we would have to break down below. If we don't break below the 371, this is just within the pattern formation right now. And unless it breaks out of it or down, this pattern can technically continue on until January. Technically, this could continue until January. So we could be in this same consolidation at Christmas time. But if we break down, we need to break the 371 to come down and have a push down towards possibly the 30 cent level by Christmas, around the 32.2 level. We have the bear flag support at 357, approximately 358, which would be the first step down on a breakdown. Conversely, if we were to break up and we want to make a rally to move in on 50 cents, or more appropriately around the 43.5 cent level, we'd have to break 391. If we can break 391 approximately, then we're talking. If we do it in this area, it's about 393. But 404 is the ultimate. You have to come up above that 404 pivot level to have an attempt to come up to 433. You break 433, then you could come up to this downtrending resistance, and that's right at 50 cents approximately. So that would be your way to get up to 50 cents on Christmas. But right now, we're just in a big consolidatory phase, and we're in a bear flag. And a bear flag on a continuation, that typically would be a continuation of downside on a bearish continuation pattern or a bear flag. So you can get a reversal, but we'd have to break up and out with some volume. And right now the volume looks like trash. We've had no positive volume here. Even in the 1 hour, on the dump volume, we had in 1 hour 2.694 million of sell volume on XRP and 3.16 million. Then we had another layer down, and we had 1.26 million on the push down. Now we're trying to push and have a recovery phase And in the 1 hour, you can't even see it because there's not really any breakup candles. In the 30-minute, you've got 74,000. And in comparison, you had 1.044 million on the drop in 30 minutes. And then you had a pull up right here, and you had 258,000, 129,000, 90,000, and it's breaking. Then you had another push up here, 74,000. That's not going to get it done. This looks like it's continuing to make another flag to the downside. And this looks like a head and shoulders pattern here in the short term. And if that's the case, the moment we break 371, we're going to have our eyes on this bear flag. And it's just below it about the it's about the 357 level, approximately. That's right where it's at. And that's what it looks like we're going to be on track to hit in a quicker fashion rather than taking weeks and weeks and weeks. But we'd have to break down in one way or another or break out. And to break out, ultimately, we need to get above 404. To break down, we break 371. So we're in a very tight range. It's actually closer than that. It's actually 371 and 395. But 404 is an ultimate pivot level, so it doesn't even matter if you break out above because you could get rejected there. Just like it doesn't matter, you can't get down to 30 cents unless you break the 3.5. It's about the 355 as we seen, or the 357, which is that bear flag. If you can't break it, you can't go anywhere. But right now we're stuck within the symmetrical triangle, so all the rest is irrelevant. It's irrelevant. You can look at future target moves, but you can't hit them until you break that level. Right now with Bitcoin, we're in this channel, and we're still hovering around the bottom of the uptrending channel. It's about 17,350. If we break that, which we're right on the cusp right now, we're at 17,389. And we actually pulled down below it and pulled right back through. But we've had a bearish divergence here on the EMA lines in the 30-minute. This tells me this is very bearish. We already got rejected at the top of the channel around 18,235. And now if we get rejected in this area on the 20-day, and we're literally right there, 17,424. If we don't break over that, this looks like a continuation of the downside. And I think we're coming down to 16,700. And conversely, for everybody thinking we're going up on the Christmas rally, it already went the opposite way. I think the Christmas rally could just be a retest of the broken drops. So we'll see what happens here. And it's going to tell us a lot now. If we need to break back up. This is your last-ditch effort to break back up and out instead of breaking down. And to put it in perspective, the dump volume for Bitcoin, you had in a 30-minute segment 4,111 Bitcoin sold, 5,425. Then on the smaller drop, we had 2,325. Then this little drop here, we had 2,164 and 1,682. And then when we push down here, same thing. And now these two candles to push back up. Ready? 838 Bitcoin. This one in 15 minutes is at 502 Bitcoin. That's not going to get the job done. That's still going to be half the Bitcoin is being sold right now in the half hour. Or 1/4. We need more volume than that to push us back up. But until we lose this channel, it's not going to break down any farther. But you can see right here, this is all jacked up. This needs to come down according to the MA lines. Even the technical trader's not going to buy it right now. And if the technical trader's not going to buy it, you got no hope. So it looks like it's coming down even farther. It looks like the house of cards are going to come down even farther. Looks like that was a nice head and shoulders pattern to help build some liquidity to bring this whole thing down for Christmas. At least to retest this down here at 16,400, 16,330 approximately. So that's what I'm seeing, and it's not great. It's not great. It's not great at all. We couldn't break 17,662 and hold it. We just came right back down through it, and you can see all these levels. 17,000 is the next big level that's on deck here. It really is. So I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you want to join me on MEXC, if you want to join Tom's Army, if you want to join me on any other platform,
Bass Pro Shop.
all you have to do is go to my video description below, hit more. It's all there in the video description. Hashtag the FUD stops here. And remember, hit that subscribe button and join the more than 15,200 people. And share this far and wide on social media.